junk removal is like any other job. Say you work at Boeing, say you work at, you work for, Walmart as a manager. Maybe you're an accountant for Lehman Brothers, whatever. You need to think about it. My back door's been open for the last 2 days and I haven't closed it. Let me see if I can close it from here. Just to close it. So there. And the fact is that you can work at these companies after many years and whoa, that was weird connection. I heard there's nationwide disconnection of AT&T and phone service. What's that noise in my truck? Anyway, like I was saying, the junk removal space is a tough industry. It is. But I want you to think about you going to work for someone, you going to do junk. I mean, you go work at a company. Let me put my phone back because I lost connection just now. You go work for a big corporation and you sit there 10, 15, 20 years. I know a lot of people that have worked at places for forever. I have my best friend. One of my best friends has worked for Benny Keith for the last, 20 years. I think 20 years. He was, oh shit, my bad, my fault. He worked for Benny Keith for 20 years, and I always talk to him, and he's always struggling with money. He's always struggling, and it's that whole idea that you're going to get into junk removal and make, hundreds and thousands or millions of dollars doing this. I have to tell you, and I want to warn anybody that their expectations in junk removal are just terribly wrong. The realization that getting into junk removal and having junk removal save the day and come down and swoop down like you're Superman is not, it's an expectation that's hard to reach, okay? Don't think that you're going to get into this business because you see us all on YouTube talking about stuff, or you see the Facebook posts and all that stuff, talking about how we're going to make millions of dollars and stuff like this, or thousands of dollars you can do. I've been doing this 16 years. I want people to be aware that this business is just like any other place that you go to work at. Okay, like my friend, one of my best friend actually, he's been working at this company, and Benny Keith, and he makes about $95,000 a year, and he still struggles. One thing I do want to say, that if you're bad with money, you're always going to be bad with money. That's just true, right? You're never going to get out of that rat hole of being bad with money. You're always going to have problems with money. You don't know how to save, you're not going to save if you make more money. Does that make sense? So if you're making more money, you're not going to know how to save. You're just going to spend more money. Right now, you're not making any money. You're still not saving any money. So if you make more money, you're not going to save any money. It's just normal. You're just going to go find a way to spend it because you're bad with money. In this industry, on the whole nature of owning a business and having a business and working for a business, you'll go work somewhere for somebody and kill yourself for 10 to 20 years. And what do you get out of it? What do you get out of it? In junk removal, you'll work 10 to 20 years and you will get something out of it. You own your own business. The pride of owning your own business, something that your kids can fall on, something that will be passed down to them. A way to establish a business that's known nationwide, or or in your own city. Something that has growth, and you can do it. And it'll be you that built it, not somebody else, not a corporation that you work for, or a company. But don't get in this business thinking that in 3 to 5 years, you're going to make a lot of money. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to be able to build this business into something that's really viable. So this morning I woke up, someone sent me a Facebook message if I could call them, and I sent them a message back, hey, just call me, and they called me this morning, and we were talking, and the guy's been in business for 2 years, and he wants to get another truck, he wants to get another trailer, he wants to expand his business to another city, and I'm saying, bro, you are running a race that everybody else is running with you. But nobody's running this marathon when they take their time. I'm going to tell you, I have a friend right now in another state, and we talk all the time. He finances trucks, he finances dumpsters, he finances trailers. Hell, he financed the lot that he's on. And he makes a whole lot more money than I do. But he's left with nothing. He's absolutely left with no dinero, not a dollar to his name every month. Sure, he makes $5,000-$6,000 a day, but he pays out $5,000 to $6,000 a day. I think his expectations were a little too big for everybody. I think his expectations, his belief that he was going to make all this money in junk removal and just walk away in the sunset. Well, he started financing everything, and that's what happened with him. He started thinking the wrong way. You have to work at this business to make any money, man. You have to. Don't set your expectations so huge and so big that you can't meet them and you fail at this job. I want everybody to be aware that this business is a tough business. It's a competitive business. It's not a saturated market, but it's competitive. But if you work hard on it, you work on it daily, you can eventually build this business into something that will be 10 to 20 years. I'm hoping to hit the 20-year mark in junk removal, to be honest with you. And, you know, I wake up and I'm going, damn, this is my 16th year doing this shit. But it's also grown my business into something. I'm happy to say that. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all take this advice. And I want everybody to be successful in junk removal. I really do, man. There's so much space for us. You know, this is funny because I am always talking about the market saturation and the competition. So I pull out of my neighborhood just a while ago, and I go down the street, and there's a landscape truck, and they're cutting the grass right there. It's to the right of me, and about 50, 60 yards away, there's another landscape company cutting someone's grass. So I go to the red light, and I take a right turn, and I go down the street to the next light, and there's a landscape company right next to me with, you know, lawnmowers and stuff, and I'm just thinking, damn, that market is saturated. Now, the day I go down the street and there's a junk removal company to my right and a junk removal company to my left, 50, 60 yards away, and then I go down, take a right turn at the next stoplight, and then stop at the stoplight, look over to my right, and there's a junk removal company, that's when I'll say that the market is saturated in junk removal. Competition? Yes, there's competition. But saturation? Nah. I don't think so, man. I mean, I don't think so. I know. I've been doing this 16 years. I've seen so many businesses in, so many businesses out. And it's irrelevant, man. These people... You believe the hype. These people believe the hype, and they believe all these dreams and stuff. And when they don't happen, they don't happen. And that's what it's about. Junk removal is a tough situation for a lot of people, but it's a great business for a lot of people. Just keep that in mind whenever, you know, your business is doing bad. And I know it's really, really slow for a lot of people. Dude, I got 6 jobs on the schedule today. 6! And I'm going to do them all into one video. I'll just film them. I'll talk a little and film them. And you'll see that junk removal is not that bad right now. Yesterday I had 4 jobs and it was slow. It was dead slow yesterday. But I still make some money. I still manage to make some money, get some money in my pocket. Hopefully we can all work together and make this business, the Brotherhood of Junk Removal, into a bigger business than it is. Okay? I'll talk to you later, guys. Don't forget that on March 14th, 15th, and 16th here in Dallas is the Dallas Junk Removal Summit. If you're looking for a hotel, there's the La Quinta Inn, the Indigo Hotel. They're pretty cheap. Check one of those out, and they're really close by. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, guys.